The 2021 Animal Crossing Direct was filled with a bunch of exciting news for all fans Animal Crossing. From Brewster to Kapp'n, from carrots to sugarcane, let's go over the top 10 new details revealed from the Animal Crossing Direct. Hey everyone, it's Abdallah here showcasing a top 10 list of the most exciting new details revealed in the 2021 Animal Crossing Direct. This list doesn't cover every little detail that was announced, so if you're interested in checking that out, definitely take a look at my reaction and analysis videos. And while you're on the channel, don't miss out on our super spooky Halloween merch. This design will turn some heads when you're at a Halloween party. Stick around to the end of the video for a coupon code that you can use at checkout. We knew Brewster was coming, but we finally can take a closer look at all the fine details of his cafe. We knew about the counter that we could sit at based on the images, but now we get to see the full view of it and it looks very comfortable. KK Slider doesn't have a stage here, but that will not deter us from enjoying the atmosphere. It looks like the NPCs and villagers can come by to the cafe to take a quick coffee break. I would assume that they could sit down next to you for a quick chat, or perhaps they'll order their coffee to go. It was also revealed that there is an amiibo phone to invite your amiibo villagers, but it was quickly shown that those you invite may bring along some friends. Here we see Mabel was invited, but she brought along her two sisters to join her. Perhaps Isabel can invite Digby, or Phyllis and Pete and Pelly will arrive all in a flock. What pairs of friends would you guys like to see? Taking a look at the background, it looks like there's some new, interesting kitchen cafe furniture, and you can spot some gyroids on the shelf, a collectible Brewster's definitely known for. Speaking of collections, check out the photo frames on the wall. He has a picture of KK, his old roost from Animal Crossing New Leaf, and his buddy Blathers. It looks like there's some new islands to visit brought to us by Kapp'n, but did you notice all the new foliage on the island? There are some creeping vines up the sides of the cliffs that you can climb up the same way you do with ladders. This opens up a lot of potential for reaching new territories. Crafting tables are available just like in the various mysterious islands that the Dodo brothers bring you to, and a new weird fungus plant is available there and you can pick them up like weeds. Perhaps there will be more plant furniture to come our way. There are also seasonal and time-changing islands, which means you can grab those snowflakes in the summer or autumn leaves in the spring. This opens up a whole new world of potential craftable items that we can look forward to. What kind of furniture will you be crafting off-season? And one last plant we should take note is this brand new bush. These tropical looking bushes come in a striking pink and white, and they seem to bloom on these summer islands. This new bush will add a pop of new color to your tropical paradise. Harv's Island has gotten a makeover and there are tons of new things to digest here. The Lloyds you donate to will open up new shops around Harvey's backyard area. They never explicitly said what everyone does, but let's fill in the gaps and talk about each of these NPCs and what their jobs will be on the island. First up is Harriet. We know from the Direct that she can give you brand new hairstyles, but something to note is that it's new hairstyles that you can learn. This means that once you get your hair done with her, there's really no reason to go back to her in particular. Next is Sahara. She basically will have a shop where she does the same thing as when she visits, selling rugs and wallpapers. We also have Kix and Leaf, who both converted their stands into a proper shop permanently. It's certainly nice to have to not wait around for them to visit your island. Red is another one who is very interesting because not only does he have his paintings and sculptures for sale, but he has his raffle set up as well. Hopefully that means we can refill our boba anytime we like. The most interesting things that we haven't seen yet are the new customization options from Reese and Cyrus. You'll be able to customize your furniture that you've purchased that you weren't able to before. This includes Nook Miles shop items, and that means no more begging your friends to trade you that red lighthouse. Katrina also makes an appearance where you can go check your fortune every day. In previous games, this would determine if you had good luck or bad luck. Good luck would give you more money from trees or money rocks, and bad luck would make you trip and fall on your face. Either way, it's fun to have her back and give us a reason to visit Harv's every day. And of course, Mr. Tortimer himself. He is still alive and kicking, and it looks like he can hold your items in storage so you can transfer it from your town without having to fill up all of your pockets. That's pretty convenient and very quality of life, although we don't know if it's going to cost any bells or if it's just a free service. Farming is officially here! We can now grow all sorts of plants. So far, the Direct has shown us the pumpkins we already have, but a few new fun ones as well. Wheat and sugar, as seen both growing and in little bags in your inventory to cook with. There's also new vegetables like tomatoes, carrots, and potatoes. All of these you can grow the same way as the previous pumpkins. Water them every day, and the more you water, the more fruits of your labor will grow. The Direct shows examples of having veggie sets of 1, 2, and 3 growing, so make sure that you water every day to get the full amount. With the arrival of food, there's definitely a new mechanic that we're all excited about, and that's cooking. All of those veggies and fish you catch can now be used for something other than selling to the Nooklings. With new veggies comes a new form of crafting table. A stonework kitchen will act very similar to the standard crafting table, just with food ingredients. From soups to desserts, there's a lot of options. The best part is that you can not only use these food creations for decoration, but you can also eat them to gain some stamina points. And there was something hidden here that you may have missed. Eating an entire pizza gives you 5 points. This means that all the foods may have different amount of points to increase your stamina for when you need to chop down some trees. That's a pretty cool detail that they snuck in there. Finally, the fences we have all seen in the early days of the new trailers are here. There are a total of 9 new fences announced, and they have different colors available. There's park fences, block fencing, corrugated iron, large lattice in white, a log wall, green bamboo, bamboo slats, and a cool new frozen fence. What's more is that you can customize some of the new fencing as well. They did only say some fencing in the trailer, so I don't think we'll be able to customize every fence, but the ones we have in place are pretty obvious. We saw the park with the 2 confirmed colors in the trailer, blue and yellow. The white picket fences we have already showed 8 colors so far, which matches the colors of the wooden furniture that we can craft. So if you're looking to match, start planning with some of that furniture we already have outside. Based on the tall lattice fence in white, we can bet that the tall and original lattice will be customizable in those colors. We can also safely assume that the new frozen fence will match the frozen set colors as well. You know those cool designs that you unlocked by talking to Sable day in and day out? Yeah, now we can use those cool patterns for our clothing and wallpaper. And there's something sneaky in the Direct if you spotted it, a tiny pencil with a plus sign. You can already put your custom designs on the walls, but maybe this will enable your own custom accent wallpapers instead. New exciting reactions are on their way. They mentioned a total of 11 new reactions, which still leaves some more potentially for the future. In the meantime, let's talk about the ones that they've shown. Double Wave is where you can now wave hello to your friends with both hands, similar to how the villagers do. Stretch, for those mornings where you just need to stretch out your arms to start the day. Jammin' is the little bounce dance that your villagers often do while listening to the radio outside. And Listen is just listening. Say Cheese is a big grin for the camera, and those are the ones that we've seen, but what about the other 6? Well, if you spotted the reaction wheel, you can see a few icons indicating what the new ones are. There's a confident standing one, and that maybe is welcoming your friends into your home. 2 hands by their face, which might be an excited or awestruck emote, and a strong-armed intimidating emote to become the bouncer of the new cafe. That leaves 3 additional emotes left. Let's hope that one of them is the Shrunk Shuffle. There's some new music about to drop from KK Slider, and we're pumped to hear it. Check out all the new songs that they showed off. Chill Wave, KK Bashment, KK Break, KK Chirino, KK Dub, KK Fugue, KK Hip Hop, Album with No Name, KK Lovers, KK Polka, KK Roid, and KK Slack Key. Slack Key is cut off a bit, but not enough to see the title and some hibiscus. This will add more variety to our already colorful palette of musical tracks, and I can't wait to hear them all. In the meantime, we can at least enjoy a small snippet of KK Break and KK Polka. Last but certainly not least is the arrival of Gyroids. They're finally here and they have a brand new look to them. And they also have a new mechanic on how to grow them too. If you have a Gyroid fragment, you'll have to bury it and water it in order to grow a brand new one. There's a small little detail effect of smoke as soon as you water it, very similar to how the plants have a dripping water effect to indicate that they've been watered. Like in the old games, the day after it rains there's a higher chance to find these little trinkets, so be sure to look forward to the sun coming back after a stormy day. Maybe even plant a few extras to see if we can get more of them. And while these Gyroids are similar to the old games, they are significantly smaller and much more stylized. They even show off some wooden block variants to go with wooden block furniture, as well as a cool icy looking one that would work well with the Frozen set. And there you have it, 10 new details to spot in the Direct. We only have a few more weeks until the update drops, but we'll be covering all the details here until then. What are you most excited for? Let's continue the discussion in the comments below. And for those that haven't gotten the new Halloween merch yet, or those that want to pick up another item to gift to a friend, use the coupon code SPOOKY10 at checkout for 10% off. As usual, keep it locked here for everything Animal Crossing. We'll see you at the November 2.0 update. Take care.